Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I want to talk about recent things right now from WWE. Give my thoughts on WWE, but also I want to give you my thoughts on the Suicide Squad fiasco. The Justice League versus the Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. Kills the Justice League. I keep saying versus. Sorry about that. I made a video saying that versus, but it's actually kills. So when I upload that video, I apologize for that. but um, but anyways. Let's talk about Suicide Squad real quick. This game, man. This game could have been great. It could have been awesome, but since it was going to be like pay to win type shit, and they realized that people were going to talk shit about that, they were like, okay, let's change it up a bit. Um, and now it's to the point that's like you can buy those, but you don't have to. You see, this is how these video game developers are. They will leave something there. It's almost like the shop cards in GTA 6, it's like you don't have to buy them, but they're there if you want it. You see, it's that temp bullshit basically that they want you to do. If WWE 2K games were not like this, if Grand Theft Auto Online wasn't like this, we wouldn't be seeing Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League being this way. It would have been a standalone game that probably can play as, oh, I don't know, 4-player co-op, for example. You have four characters. Might as well do four-player co-op. And a little bonus, play online 4-player co-op. You know? If you guys have the same missions and all that stuff. You know? But yet you want to put you want people to pay to win. And we discussed this a long time ago on this channel. We're still discussing this to this day. I was so fucking frustrated yesterday to the point that I'm trying to play 2K19, right? And then all my shit gets deleted. Because 2K can't fucking do it right now. At all. And they also did that with 2K22. I was trying to find it since I have the files for it when it was free. Now it's not even there on the PlayStation Store at all. By the way, 2K23 is limited of time. What is it? 15 and $17. $17 if you want it cross gen. $15 if you just want it standalone. I bought the $15. Yes, I did bought it because it was $15. I've said this in videos before. I would not get the game either two ways if it was for free or less than $20. $15 at least, because these 2K games do not deserve $60. They don't. They don't deserve $60. All right, and I'll make videos about it in the future if you guys want me to talk about it. I will, because again, I'm a content creator, and I know you guys probably want me to discuss some of the gameplay and how I feel about some of the stuff in this game. I was playing 2K23 in my mom's house because my sister lives there now, and my sister's been going back and forth with GTA 5 and that game basically. She likes GM. She likes General Manager. Me, I stopped touching that. To be quite honest with you guys, I played General Manager before, not in these 2K games, but I played it in the old wrestling games. But I only did it once, and that was it. I really don't give a fuck about the GM mode, but it's there for the people that do want to play, which is fine. In SmackDown vs. Raw 2007, you had like side objectives for you to do. I ate that shit up. You went to your own locker room, went to like a little TV thing, and you look through the matches that you can do, and they have objections for you to do, which was dope. And some of them were creative match. We created matches from WWE that you see on TV. See, shit like that is awesome. Instead of playing a story mode, or instead of or doing, what is it? Not even my faction. You doing your own, playing as a superstar, and then all of a sudden going out through their whole superstars playing through their whole what is it? Their whole their whole their whole career basically, almost through their whole career. And then in 2K23, it's all about John Cena but losing, right? Who wants to play that? Who wants to play that shit? Who wants to play that shit? Wasn't there a WWE game that you can change the outcome of the WrestleMania history, but you don't have to if you don't want to? Was that in 2K13? WWE 13, I believe. And I recently got this. I recently got this. This was $15 also. So 2K23 being $15, fine. This being $15, fine also. I had a good look. I'm having a good time with this. Obviously, I was making my character and stuff like that, but my friend moved my PlayStation a bit and everything got shut off, so we'll have to go back and fix them again. Well, I wasn't creating him. I was putting move sets on him, and it's funny too because I saved it before he fucked it up because I knew because always back in these WWE games, I always save before I complete my move sets. You know, I'll be like, here's my move sets. All right, save, go back to the move sets, complete it. You know, I've always done that. I don't know why. I guess it's just a pet peeve that I have, just in case if the power goes out or the system shuts off or some shit like that with no fucking reason. And it happened. So all because my friend moved and it was right and the plug was right next to my bed. So obviously it got fucked up there. But hey, whatever. You live and learn, I guess, right? But these two games right here, man. These two games are awesome. They're awesome. People want to be hyped with 2K24, right? And then 2K14 right here does everything that 2K 24 is probably going to be, but this is better, way better. How much you want to bet? Once you play these old school matches in 2K24, they're going to be like, here's your projective. Now here's a cutscene. Here's another projective, and here's a cutscene. In this game, they give you a projective, and then you roll it out, and guess what? You win. Stupid fucking concept. In the older wrestling video games, you didn't have to do that. In SmackDown vs. Raw 2008, when you did the WrestleMania stuff, to unlock some superstars, you could either play as Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels, for example, or The Rock or Austin. I believe you had a decision to who you ever want to pick, and if whoever you pick and won, you got it. You unlocked the characters and you unlocked it their movesets and all that stuff. It was dope. It was fucking dope. Now I could be wrong. Maybe you did how to play as a certain superstar to beat that superstar, which again is fine still. But still, it was a side thing. It wasn't a main focus. Basically, it was just something on the side, just for fun. That's all it was. It was just for fun. And then when you look at these 2K games and the way Suicide Squad is, Suicide Squad kills the Justice League. When you see that shit, you wonder why video games are the way they are, man. What do you think I told you guys before that? I don't care about online gaming. It's because of this shit. This shit right here. I was so, again, going back, I was so pissed off yesterday to the point that I couldn't even play the game. And I was just like, this is why the PS3, this is why the gaming died during the PS3 era. My friend and his brother, they literally stood shut. Because it's true. There's no fucking reason for us to go through the bullshit or download a game or put a freaking disc in and we need to wait 9 hours for it to be finished. What the fuck is that shit? I made this a long. Uh, I remember making. I remember talking about that topic when I reviewed my PS4. I was like, whatever happened to putting the game and fucking playing it? Look at the Switch. The Nintendo Switch doesn't do that shit. You grab the game, you plug that shit in, boop, popped out. Now you can play it. And the updates are pretty fast, from my experience. So why the fuck Nintendo on the Switch can do it, but these motherfuckers can't do it on the PlayStation 4 and the PS5? See, I'm glad the Suicide Squad game is getting the hate that it deserves. And the thing is, some people say that it has good gameplay and some of the stuff is not bad, but overall, it's not as good. There's more bad than ways to good, basically. So I'm over here like, so I'm over here that that's sad because I liked the Suicide Squad. To be quite honest with you, I always liked it them, and them killing the Justice League is cool. That sounds like a cool video game concept, but yet it's not. What is it? It's not well done though, which is sad. Some people be like, "Did you play it?" Maybe one day, just not now. Supposedly, it's free to play now. How much you want to bet though? This is what's sad about this. If the Suicide Squad game was good. Would you guys still complain about the fucking microtransaction shit? Pay to win type shit? Would you still complain about that? Would you? Would you? Would you? Because it's people like me that point this shit out, and then you still fucking goddamn do it. Instead of putting your fucking goddamn foot down, like these stupid people that are praising fucking WWE 2K24. Oh, ambulance match is back. Guys, you got, like, that's fucking stupid as fuck. You guys love the bare minimum. Go on, it's kind of funny. These Hall of Famers, these wrestler Hall of Famers, they look at the WWE product and they don't get why it's hyped. Why is it making so much money now, more than ever before? It's because people want constantly content. WWE's pushing out content like crazy. That's why they're making big bucks. That's why they're making a lot of money. That's why they haven't changed shit. Why the fuck should you change shit? When they're doing the bare minimum and they're making millions. Millions. So why try? Why try? And you and I know this shit. But yet there's gonna be fucking idiots out here that literally are praising WWE 2K24 for literally bringing back a casket match and an ambulance match. How much you want to bet you're gonna barely play those fucking options? Because when I play the old school WWE games, you know what I play? You know what? Type of matches that I play? Freaking hardcore matches. And even then, I don't have to do that because in these new 2K games and the other WWE games, you can literally go to the options, turn off your rope break and all this shit, and then just hit your opponent every time when there's like a normal match. You don't have to put in Extreme Rules match or anything. Just put normal match. All right, grab a chair. You know. But nowadays, I remember trying to do that one of the 2K games. Grab the chair, hit him, and the referee's like disqualified. And I'm like, what the fuck's on with you? What happened to the freedom? Once that started happening in these 2K games, I knew it was going to go downhill. More downhill than what I saw when that shit happened to me. All right? And that's why we got to look at the Suicide Squad game as like a blessing that it fucking failed the way it did. And I don't want people to be like, well, maybe in 5 years or 2 years' time, it could fumble back. And no, guys, we need to stop doing that shit. We need to stop doing that shit. Okay? Seriously. Because it's people like me that are not going to pay attention to that shit and not buy your game. Okay? That's why I don't give a fuck about GTA 6. I don't give a fuck about it. Alright? I made a whole video talking about that these video game developers went ape shit scale because they thought it was going to come out this year because they can't fucking compete. That's their fucking fault. That is their fucking fault. If you're scared of GTA 6, any of your game devs, if you're scared of GTA 6 because you can't compete with them, then you're failed as a gamer and might as well fucking retire. Might as well leave the business because you suck. You fucking suck. Some YouTubers out here have pointed out these are 40-year-old developers acting like they want to be teenagers and shit when they don't even fucking goddamn know what's fucking popular, what's cool, what's basically hip. I'm 30 years old. And I know that none of this shit doesn't want to fucking... No one doesn't care about this shit. You think little kids can give a fuck about microtransactions and shit like that? No, they don't give a shit. They don't. They just want to play a fucking game and play it. Why do you think they always like to play the Mario games and shit like that? Because the Mario games do not... When you enter on Mario game, it doesn't take 9 hours for the game to fucking goddamn load so you can play it. Am I wrong or am I wrong? I'm dead serious. This is why I always play Dragon Quest XI, because that game is literally a good example of how to do a game right. Dragon Quest XI, man. It's literally a modern day 90s game. Gigabash, another modern 90s game. And I got that shit for free. And I want to spend money on that shit. on the Switch and its DLCs. You mean to tell me the DLCs for Gigabash has Godzilla in all his mostly all his Rose galleries, like Destroyer and freaking Mega Godzilla? You mean to tell me I can play as Mega Godzilla and get the Ultraman pack and use Ultraman and have Godzilla and have Mega Godzilla and Ultraman recreate the Ready Player One book? That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. But no, you know why we don't get shit like that in the 2K WWE games and in the Suicide Squad game? You know why we don't get that shit? Because these people lack fun, creativity, and they don't give a fuck about the consumer. 10 years. You spend 10 years making this game, Rocksteady. And this is what you have to show for it. I wonder what GTA 6 is going to be like. Because we all know GTA 6 is not going to have a story. I'm dead serious. It's not going to have a story. What story it's going to have? At least with GTA 5, we can actually got a glimpse of what the story was going to be. GTA 6, all it shows like you just exploring in LA, which is a filthy, not even LA. You're exploring in Florida, which looks like a filthy fucking cesspool of shit. I'm not saying that it's like that in real life. I'm talking about in the game. So go ahead and grab that stupid game, because you're the reason why. I've said it plenty of times. You're the reason why gaming is the way it is. You want good games, but yeah, you're gonna fucking play a game that has fucking microtransaction and you to pay to win. Because you think it's fucking good. You think it's the future of gaming. No, it's actually killing gaming. And these video game developers fucking know it. And they don't care. They literally are like, let's make as much money as possible. And when this is dead, when we can run away off in the sunset with our yacht. While all of us are screwed and we don't get none of this anymore. Do you guys want that? Do you guys want that? I know the hardcore fans do not want that. The hardcore gamers, they've been playing the PlayStation 1, the Super Nintendo, and all that shit. Sometimes some of us go back to play the old shit like the Atari 2600. These motherfuckers that plays 2K24 and freaking suck the dick of Rockstar, they don't play these Atari games. Have you ever played Adventure on the Atari? One of the inspirations from one of the biggest fantasy games of all time called The Legend of Zelda. The video game Adventure, literally after that game came out, all other games that looked at it was inspired by it. Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, open world games that you see in Suicide Squad nowadays. And if you don't understand that, and you don't care about the game Adventure, then you don't care about the history of gaming, man. Then why you part of this shit? Why you part of this shit? Just because it's cool? You want to be part of something? Well, go be part of these motherfucking celebrities out eating fucking goddamn children. Go ahead and go to that corner, motherfucker. Because you be one of the victims, motherfucker. They don't give a fuck about you. It's come to the point with these motherfuckers that hardcore gamers don't give a fuck about you and regular people don't give a fuck about you. So where you gonna go? Nowhere. Nowhere. No one doesn't like you. No one doesn't like you. Alright? So let's go to the WWE situation. Hope you guys enjoy that little rant right there with the Suicide Squad stuff and WWE games and all that. I mixed it in with all that, but it still goes to Suicide Squad and all these other games like that are doing the same bullshit like fucking like Rockstar shit. All right, what do you think? What do you think? Square Enix is doubling down with the AI shit, and they're firing people left and right. They're relying on AI instead of literally people. They are literally firing people. So they can literally use AI to make a fucking video game. This is what they're gonna do. This is the plan for Square Enix. You know how those GTA definitive editions came out? all crappy and all that stuff, and the worlds were mixed up. That's what they want to do with their future fucking games. Put them in a fucking AI machine, crank it out, and then sell it without even looking at it, fixing it up, and all that shit. That is what they're going to do, Square Enix. Okay? And that's the future of gaming if you want to fucking, if you want that shit. And then some of you idiots are going to be like, it's not bad. No, you got to start now, motherfucker. We better talk about this now. Or else it'll also be fucking too late. Some people might say it's too late. But at least we still need to discuss it. Because it's not as far as bad as it is as it should be. In my opinion. For crying out loud, man, they talking about VR gaming. What happens when you buy a VR headset? And you want to play the game, or pay $80 to play this game to access your own VR experience. At this point, we should be getting paid by playing video games, man. We should. Hell, I won't be surprised if some people sue Rocksteady and WB for the Suicide Squad game, because that's what it is. It's just a test game. It's just a test game. And there's a lot of video games that are like that. But I guarantee you, Suicide Squad has broke the camel's back for people to the point that no one doesn't want to play something like this again. So Square Enix and Rockstar, I hope you're fucking listening. No one doesn't want to play this type of shit again anymore. People are tired of it. People are fucking tired of it. Yes, there's a market out there for people that want to do that shit, but you need to make it fucking goddamn good and fucking believable that people want to fucking goddamn play it. Instead of doing stupid shit to the point that no one doesn't want to play your shit and doesn't want to fucking look at it. I don't care about the next Rocksteady game. I don't care about the new fucking Square Enix game. I don't give a fuck about the new WWE 2K game. I don't give a fuck about the new Rockstar game. Who gives a fuck about all these games? Who gives a fuck? Are you going to do that with Kingdom Hearts, Square Enix? Microtransactions? Oh, you can't throw your Keyblade if you pay $80, motherfucker. Oh yeah, you can't transform into a badass form that you did in Kingdom Hearts 2. You have to pay $50 for that. And a little bit more too if you want to stay in that form for the rest of the game. Is this where we at? Is this where we at? Game developers, why you haven't gone to the point that, hey, if you put the game in and you press start, how come it doesn't show? You need to pay $50 or $80 to press start. How come you haven't done that option yet? How come you haven't? How come you haven't? Because you know it's stupid. Because you know it's fucking stupid. And you know no one will fucking play your shit. So man is fucking the woman up. Seriously. Seriously, man. So let's go to the WWE shit. So you guys know that I don't give a fuck about The Rock and Roman Reigns fight. I used to, but then they started. Remember that year when Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble and people were just like, "Why? It should have been Daniel Bryan." That is the year that Roman Reigns should have turned heel, grabbed The Rock, and literally just rock bottom him, stole his move or some shit, or just Superman punched him. That was the moment right there. The Rock looked at stupid when he raised Roman Reigns up. He's like, they don't like this. The Rock right there, if The Rock was smart, he would have called an audible. It would have been like, take me out. He's like, what? Just take me out, dude. They're bullying you. Take me out. Like, they're already bullying you, man. Take me out. Beat the shit out of me. And who's gonna say no to The Rock? If Roman Reigns did that when he won the Royal Rumble for the first time, I guarantee you, we would have gotten that match a long time ago. The Rock versus Roman. Instead of always having Brock Lesnar versus Roman. But you waited too long to the point that I don't give a fuck about this match anymore. Now it's to the detriment of Cody Rhodes. Now the people that hate Cody Rhodes are going to point out, literally saying, you see, Cody Rhodes can't do it. He's a jobber. That's why they brought The Rock back, because he's not selling tickets. These are some wrestling fans are talking this way. I'm not talking this way. I'm just saying what they're saying. And then in these 2K and then the 2K24 game, man, you start opening when Cody Rhodes is losing. What the fuck? Why? That's your guy. That's your cover of the guy for the game. And you just showed him lost in the biggest events of the year. Why would you show that? Why would you show that? Once you want to show him coming back to WWE and people getting excited, wouldn't you want that to be the first image you see for Cody Rhodes for the WWE 2K game? But no, it's him being moping on all sad, him being lost at freaking WrestleMania. I'm telling you guys, 2K doesn't care about WWE. They don't. Stop acting like they do. They don't. Oh, WrestleMania. Oh, the 40 years of WrestleMania is coming out and shit like that. Let me go back to this game real quick. This has all 30 moments of WrestleMania. And it's not even 30. It's like about, I think they do have like 35 matches or some shit, but each one is from a decade of WWE. And you had different wrestlers. How much you want to bet? Like I said before, how much you want to bet in 2K24 will be bare minimum. And then when you're fighting, you get a cutscene. Do a little bit of this. Here's a cutscene. At that point, just turn off the controller for me and you play all by yourself. I have the fucking computer play it, to be quite honest with you. So when the whole thing with Roman Reigns and Cody, it is stupid. It is stupid. I remember seeing that shit, and I'm over here like, so Rock is just gonna walk in and shit like that and take Cody's moment. Now, this match could happen at Elimination Chamber, Cody versus Roman, and Cody could win. That's fine. We've seen before that. For example, John Cena cashed in his Royal Rumble win when he was about to fight Randy Orton, and he still lost. John Cena lost. Then they had a triple threat match at WrestleMania and shit like that. So they might just do that. That's why I'm not really harping on it the way it is. But good God, guys, like holy shit, did this not make Cody look good at all whatsoever? All right. And if you're all going to do it, and the thing is too, if you're going to do Roman versus The Rock, why are you going to put a title with him? What? So can so what? So we can get the feeling that The Rock could win another title? He doesn't need the title. This man is about to be in his 60s. And you're going to give him a WWE championship? I'm not saying he will win, but what the fuck's going on with you? You don't do that shit. You know what you do? You have two champions. I mean, you have a champion and a challenger. Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Cody wins. Finishes his story, because I'm fucking tired of that already. People just want this shit to end and continue. Move forward with this Roman Reigns shit. Move forward with this Cody finishes his story shit. Stop fucking holding back. WWE, stop fucking holding this shit. I don't want another year of this shit. I don't want another year of fucking Cody Rhodes saying literally, gotta finish my story. I don't want another year of fucking Roman Reigns being on fucking goddamn top. Get that fucking title off of him. Fuck him. Fuck this shit. Sadly, the only good thing that's happening in wrestling right now is the woman shit. All the man crap sucks. It all fucking goddamn sucks. I want to ask you this, WWE. Did you panic when CM Punk got injured and you had to bring The Rock? You were already going to sell out WrestleMania anyways. It's WrestleMania. People are going to go regardless. At this point, remember me going back saying that all people just want content? So don't tell me they have to hype shit up or they don't sell tickets. They already sold anyways. People are going to watch it no matter what. Because you remember when I said that people just want content for the sake of content? That is what some people want. Seriously, and I fucking despise that shit. I fucking despise that shit. When The Rock came out and people were cheering and all this shit, I was literally looking at all of you guys. I was just, whoever cheered for that shit, you guys are fucking stupid simps or some shit like that. I don't know. You guys are fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. And then some YouTubers out here are going to be like, well, didn't we want this match all this time? Now you guys are talking shit about it? Yeah, the reason people are talking shit about it is because it's fucking up Cody. You mean to tell me you're going to bring The Rock in and have Roman Reigns fighting shit like that while The Rock is taking Cody's spot? What? Two part-timers are barely in the fucking WWE. One is huffing and puffing in the ring that can barely fight, and the other one is dying from cancer and can die at any minute and has a fucking goddamn title. What happens if Roman dies tomorrow? See, that's why you don't have a plan, WWE. That's why you don't have a fucking goddamn plan. What if Roman Reigns' cancer comes back and he dies? See, you're not planning ahead. That's why it's fucked up what I said. It is fucked up what I said, but it's fucking goddamn true. You cannot give a person that's literally a ticking time bomb of death to give a title. What the fuck's wrong with you? And then going back, yo, they buried Seth Rollins to the point that it's just like, wow, what's the point of Cody going to Seth Rollins then? It's the generic title that no one doesn't give a fuck about, which is sad. Which is sad. Because Seth Rollins is trying. He's trying to do that shit good. But they were just like, no. They were literally, on that SmackDown day, they were literally, I think it's the worst segment in SmackDown ever, man. It's the worst segment in SmackDown history, in my opinion, man. You mean to tell me you're going to bury another fucking... And the thing is, too, Roman Reigns was talking about Seth Rollins, and the crowd didn't say shit. The crowd was just on their hands. And and Roman Reigns is like, exactly, not a pop. I'm over here like, damn. Should I blame WWE? Should I blame the crowd? Or should I blame Roman Reigns? Who should I blame at this point? Who should I blame? I'm not going to blame Roman Reigns. I'll tell you that right now. So there's two people I'm going to blame. The crowd, especially the fucking goddamn crowd and WWE, but the crowd comes first. Go fuck you guys. Go fuck your guys. You cheering for Seth Rollins when he comes out and shit like that, doing his old dancing and all that shit. But as soon as Roman Reigns says his name, you guys don't say shit, and then automatically he comes back and literally says, "Yeah, that's what I thought." All you guys, what? I want to say this right now. You mean to tell me not one fucking person didn't cheer for Seth Rollins when Roman Reigns was saying that? All of you guys are all paid. You guys are all paid actors. All of you guys are paid actors. I'm dead serious. You cannot convince me that crowd was not paid or fucking actors. You cannot fucking tell me that shit at this point. That's a lot of fucking actors, WWE. Hey, you fucking have the money for it. Maybe that's what the money's going to. Vince McMahon fucking other people and the crowd, because we can't get a fucking crowd anymore. And this is Triple H's doing too. At the press conference, they're going over, we got to focus on the positives. And this is it. This is what he wants us to focus on. Focus on the positives right here. What a great positive, Triple H. What a great positivity that you want us to be distracted on, instead of really asking the real questions about your fucking father-in-law, you sick motherfucker. I wouldn't be saying that shit if you actually speak at the Royal Rumble, actually said it professionally, instead of just saying, "Oh, focus on the positives." And some idiots around here are going to be like, "Well, what is he supposed to say? Something that's not that, you dumbass. Are you an idiot?" That's like one of your siblings or mom getting raped or some shit in front of you, and you're literally like, "Well, just focus on the positive." The fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? You could have had The Rock versus Roman for WrestleMania 41. I mean, I wouldn't care. I still wouldn't watch it, but at least you have something. But no, you were desperate as fuck to sell WrestleMania 40 for what? For the casual motherfucker that's not going to watch fucking WWE the next day. We're not going to talk about YouTube videos the way I do it. So what are we doing here, WWE? What are you doing? No, it's WrestleMania 40. It's the anniversary of WrestleMania. You know we actually hitting back to that. Remember the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania? Well, we're about to go back to that soon. To the 45th anniversary of WrestleMania. And if this is the shit that's going to happen, yo, I can't wait till WrestleMania 50 to get rid of this shit. When are you going to give Cody's moment? To be quite honest with you, because Cody's not. He's getting up there. He's getting up there. And most people are like, well, Cody just needs to eat a lot of shit right now for creating AEW and broken Triple H's throne. Really? Is that how it is? Is that what we're doing right now? Is that what we're doing right now? Him eating shit just because Triple H hates his ass? For destroying his fucking goddamn throne? You guys are fucking children, man. You guys are fucking children. Children that run a fucking goddamn company and let a fucking man, a old fucking man, did whatever the fuck he wanted in a business and used the company's money for it. This is this company. This is this company. Why we're still watching? Why we're still watching? I only watched the 4 major pay-per-views at this point. I don't even watch the shows. Like, holy crap, man. Like, this shit is stupid as fuck. This WWE shit that they're doing with Rock and Roman is bullshit. You guys could have done this so many different ways. That's how you know you guys are creatively bankrupt. It doesn't matter if Vince is there or not. You guys are creatively bankrupt, and it sounds like Vince is already. It sounds like Vince never left. This sounds like a Vince move. Is Ronda Rousey right that Vince is not gone? Because at this point, I kind of believe her. At this point, tell me what you guys think down below, man. Tell me what you guys think down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Seriously. Going back, like I said, this whole Roman Reigns versus The Rock thing should have happened a long time ago. But these motherfuckers wanted to wait. So did The Rock, because The Rock is fucking an idiot. Can't fucking open up his schedule for shit because he wants that Hollywood money. But yeah, you want to come back to WWE and take their money too. Didn't you tell John Cena that making Hollywood money is way more? If you were in Hollywood, you make more money than what you did in WWE. Didn't you tell John Cena that? So why the fuck are you back in the business, you idiot? You want to be the CEO of Take Two? I mean TKO and with TKO and WWE. If this is your business decision, Rock, then you already failed. At this point, I'm done with you. I mean, I've been done with you for a long time, motherfucker. I actually have. All right. I became sick and disgusted by these wrestlers. To be quite honest with you, because I don't care about their personality and all that shit in real life. Show me in the ring, motherfucker. Show me in the fucking goddamn ring. Because in real life, I don't give a fuck about your personality. Fucking eating drinking adrenochrome ass motherfucker. Fucking piece of shit. Seriously. Are you teaching your fucking cousin that too, Rock? How to drink baby's blood? I bet you are, motherfucker. Shit. This is the shit that I'm talking about. That this company is so. And the thing is, too, people are going to be like, what are you talking about? Because, look, if you don't know what I'm talking about, get out of that wrestling bubble. Get out of that wrestling bubble. Please get out of that wrestling bubble, man. Because it's making you look like a fool. It's making you look like a fucking idiot. When I got out of that wrestling bubble, I saw so many things to the point that I was like crazy. And then it dawned on me to the point that I'm like, oh my God, wrestling is just a fucking distraction. They distracted me all my life. All my fucking life. It was such a shock to me that I literally myself was projected right here, looking at myself, looking like I literally like I projected myself right here, and I was looking at myself here, and it's like you 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 were a zombie. Get out of that wrestling bubble, guys. Please get out of that wrestling bubble. I'm dead serious. What do you think? There's so many people that hate wrestling fans, man, because they don't get out of that wrestling bubble. They don't want to experience life. They don't want to fucking touch grass. It's the same thing with the video game bubble. Get out of that bubble. I'm not saying you can't enjoy these things, but be in your own bubble. Make your own fucking and expand it to the point that you can manifest and line everything that's around you, basically, and attract things to you. Instead of shit like this that will happy let you be distracted. Even the Vince McMahon shit is a distraction. Yeah, it is. For the real shit that's actually happening to the planet, believe it or not. But that's a story for another day. If you know, you know. You deserve a fucking cosmic cookie, to be quite honest with you. Or should I say cosmic shake? If you know what that's from, you deserve a bikini bottom patty. But overall, guys, I just want gaming and WWE to do better, man. I really do. This is why I made a huge rant here, man. Because they need to do better. They have to. But hey, man. Hey, the only way to go now is up. You know, because we have all talked about how low can the wrestling business go and how low can the gaming business go. You're right. I mean, I think we hit our peak of lowness. Not if something else happens. All right. And I doubt that these video game companies will want gaming to be dead because they make money off of this shit. They do. They make money off of this shit. And I guarantee you, if some of these video game companies die off, some of them will just rise up from the ashes, like the indie stuff. I've talked about this on this channel too. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised, man. All right. To be honest, I actually see Nintendo surviving while all these other video game developers die off, and then the indies just rise from the ashes. While Nintendo's looking at a Phoenix Rising, and they're like, "Holy shit!" I guarantee you. I guarantee you, Nintendo would if something drastic that happened to the gaming world, Nintendo would have survived it. They would survive it. They've been around since the 1800s. Nintendo. They've been around since the 1800s. They will survive. They will survive. They would. It's crazy, right? They've been longer. They've been longer in the business since fucking probably Warner Brothers and Disney. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. So I'll see you guys later. Be safe. What do you guys tell me? What you guys think down below with Justice League Kills the Suicide Squad. Tell me about that. Tell me what you guys think about the whole wrestling fiasco of the Rock and Roman and Cody stuff. You know, look, you can disagree with me all you want, and that's fine. Overall, though, this shit's terrible. This shit is fucking terrible, and it's stupid as fuck. We need to do better. We need to do fucking better. All right? Because if we're not doing better, then what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Why do you think there's people out here that always say, just stop playing these newer games and play the old shit that you guys never beat? And I'm just like, yeah, pretty much. Because those games that you never beat have more heart, have more soul, and have more talent in it than any other thing that you see right now. And even if it's a bad game, you can at least even old games back in the day, even when they were bad or people didn't like them all that much, some people looked at it and they were like, I don't see why this is bad. Good example, Friday the 13th for the NES. I played that game. It might have some flaws, but overall, it's not a bad game. If you know what you're doing, you actually will have a pretty good time. You know? Then there's other games that are like that too, like Street Fighter 2010. The way that you fight is so weird. But if you actually know how to fight, when the enemies are coming after you, you be like up, then you do that up kick and you hit them. You be like, you actually understand how the controls are, and that is just beautiful, baby. That's just beautiful. We don't have games like that anymore. And people talk shit about those games. And it's funny too, because when I look back at it and play it, I'm all like, I'm glad I played them. For a new, unique gaming experience, to the point that I'm like, no, I want these games on my shelf. Despite the flaws and despite the headaches or some shit like that, they were still creative, fun, and imaginative. But yet here, there's nothing. There's fucking nothing anymore. In the Suicide Squad game, you would think each character has their own little shit. The only one that should have a gun is Deadshot. Boomerang should, what is it? Captain Boomerang should only have his boomerang. Harley Quinn should have her baseball bat and other shit. She has different types, like a gun, baseball bat, a hammer, her freaking hyena dogs. That'd be great. She has a lot of variety right there, which would make sense because she's a jester character, a clown character. She's basically a red mage. That's why I love red mages. Red mages are awesome, you know. And then King Shark should be fucking scratching and eating people, not shooting people. That's how I know you didn't watch none of the Suicide Squad shit. The live action ones and the comic books and even the fucking what was it? Batman Assault on Arkham. You didn't even watch that one. And that is a good representation of the Suicide Squad in that movie. The animated movie. And it's a good animated movie. It's right it belongs in the universe of the Arkham games and shit like that, which is genius. Genius. Because they knew that this series is great. And they tied this game to it. They didn't have to. I thought it was its own thing. I thought Rocksteady was done with the Arkham Asylum shit already. But they're not. Someone will hear like, okay, then where's our Superman game? Where's our Wonder Woman game? Where's the hypeness to hype? Where's the hypeness to eventually come together and then make this game? You see? There isn't that. And it should have been. It should have been. Because that's more money for Warner Bros. And Rocksteady's pocket. Now we don't even have that at all. Stupid concept. Warner Brothers, Rocksteady, you guys are idiots. I just made you $1 billion just by saying that, and you didn't do it. In another dimension, they took that shit and ran with it. And they making millions right now. While you looking at the other dimension and be like, we should have done that. No, you couldn't. Because you were uncreative. You were uncreative. Alright? Which I feel sorry for the people that do want to be creative in those businesses. And they can't. They can't. Because they either need to be like, oh, we need to... I don't know what they're doing, to be quite honest with you. I probably can guess. But that's just me. At the end of the day, I'll just be guessing. And I don't want to guess. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'll see you guys later. I just have no words, man. With both sides, with the Suicide Squad game and the Rock and Roman shit. I'm speechless. I'm fucking speechless around here, man. The hell's wrong with you people? Hey, hopefully, especially in the gaming shit, these video game companies look at how the Suicide Squad game is, especially Square Enix and Rockstar, especially those two companies. I hope they look at that and they're like, yeah, let's not do that. Because it has to come to a breaking point eventually, guys. All right? I'm talking to you video game developers, you video game devs, and you high companies. Something needs to give. Something needs to give. Okay? Either that or you could just have your employees walk out. I mean, you're already firing a whole bunch of people just to replace them with AI anyways, right? So basically just get rid of all of them at this point. Get rid of all of them. I'm dead serious. Get rid of all of them. And then watch gaming die quickly as you can say, fuck, we need to hire people. Nope, they don't want to come. They don't want to come. Because they're sick of your shit. Even gamers are not going to come because they're sick of your shit. Now you have a sinking company, a sinking ship that's not doing nothing for nobody. That goes with WWE and this online fiasco gaming bullshit. Okay? So let me know what you guys think down below. I know I went too long for this, but it needs to be said. And I have other things in my head that I need to get out right there. Even though, I might keep going already. I could be on, but I think that's it. All I need to say, man. Because this shit is ridiculous, man. This shit is dumb. This shit is stupid. This shit should not even be. This should not even be a thought in no one's head. But apparently, all of you motherfuckers want this, and all of you motherfuckers have this planted in your fucking goddamn brain. All right. I want to know how much Rocksteady lost, and so did Warner Brothers with this game, man. And the WWE shit, man, it's just fucking pathetic. Just fucking pathetic. You're just showing more people with the WWE stuff why WWE is the way it is, man. And no one doesn't give a shit. And the people that are just watching it just want to consume to the sake to consume. And that's sad. That's sad. That's sad because you fucking up the product. You fucking it up. You fucking it up. I never used to be like that. Consume shit for the sake of consuming shit. No. The hell's wrong with you? The hell's wrong with you? Good God. Shit. Being like these rich fat bastards, to be quite honest with you.